Welcome to GBA TV, 5th annual GBA Indian Classic here from Canal Winchester. It's been a great weekend of basketball on what is the opening weekend of the 2019 GBA season. We're now set for 7th grade semifinal action. We've got a double header for you. Game 1 ready to tip off here will be the OV Dragons. They are in the gray uniforms, white numerals, and Ohio Sports Plus, who's in the white uniforms, blue numerals. These two teams met in pool play yesterday, and they're meeting here in the semifinals. Thanks for joining us here on GBA TV. As taking it to the basket strong in drawing the foul, I believe that is Carson Pollock-Ballard, who was number 0 yesterday and is number 1 on her jersey and in our hearts today. First free throw by Pollock-Ballard is no good. So we'll get you the starters here. So Ohio Sports with the basketball. Jumper no good by Miller. And my bad, Pollock-Ballard starting for Ohio Sports Plus. But we'll find out who number 1 is for the Dragons. There's a jumper no good by Pollock-Ballard. But Ohio Sports Plus comes up with their second offensive rebound of this possession, just underway. Deep three, no good by Hunt. And there is a foul underneath, and going to the free throw line will be Ava Heskett. So it's Carson Pollock-Ballard, Ava Heskett, Dylan Hunt, Allie Thomas, and Jordan Miller for Ohio Sports Plus. For the Dragons, it's Avery Smithberger, Jensen Varner. That's the second free throw is good as well by Heskett. And Ohio Sports Plus out to the early 2-0 lead. Kylie McWilliams. And Raylan Shotwell for the Dragons. So turnover by the Dragons. Thanks for joining us here on GBA TV. If you're watching us on Facebook, be sure to like and share this live stream broadcast. Or you can also subscribe to us on GBA TV on YouTube. It's been a great weekend, and we want to thank our fine friends here at Canal Winchester. The great job they have done hosting this tournament, as there's a runner baseline up and good by Madeline Caldwell. This allows Ohio Sports Plus to set up their diamond press that really gave teams difficulties yesterday. And the Dragons having trouble right now just beat the 10-second call. Pass goes to Smithberger, layup good. So the Dragons get their first basket. Deep look, jumper long two by Pollock-Ballard is good. And Ohio Sports Plus. 3, here's a ball knocked away. Varner with the rebound off the glass and good. Jensen Varner, who had a nice game against Ohio Sports Plus yesterday. It's at 6-5. 3 ball, no good there by Allie Thomas. Dragons look to push.
Where's the wing through? Where's the wing through? Go, Raylan. Go. Up, Jensen. Under.
Varner has it.
Come around. Reverse. Go, Raylan. Up, Hope. Reverse.
Man-to-man defense employed by OSP.
Get up, Kylie. Under. Reverse.
Dragons look to get the ball inside. Smithberger off the glass, no good. Rebound taken away by Pollock Ballard. She'll go coast to coast. Layup no good. Caldwell with the rebound and stick back no good. And Jensen Varner secures the rebound for the Dragons. But on the tie-up, Ohio Sports Plus will maintain possession. 3 ball, no good. Rebound comes down to Smithberger. To the basket for the Dragons. Shot no good, but it'll be 2 free throws. All right, Hope Reed to the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. Hope Reed was not here yesterday. Hits the first free throw, misses the second. And possession will stay with the Dragons. 6-6. These two teams battled yesterday in a good game, and we expect another good one here. Winner advances to the championship. Thorne's going to draw the foul on Pollock Ballard. And they're meeting yesterday, both teams really racked up a lot of fouls, shot a lot of free throws, and shot the free throws extremely well. And OSP forces the turnover. Cheshire, who hit a couple of nice runners down the lane yesterday, gives the assist there as Zoe White cashes in on the jumper. Reed looks to push. Pass stolen by White. 3-on-2 break. White to the basket, no good. Rebound by Hunt, no good. Varner will be fouled on the rebound. Possession will stay with the Dragons. 9:37 left here in the first half. This is game 1 of the 7th grade semifinal. Game 2 will be MOV Swarm 2024. They will do battle with the Martin Spartans. That will be game 2 of our semifinals. Then we'll take a game off and come back for the 5th and 6th grade championships. So it promises to be another great day of basketball here at the Indian Classic, as Varner's deuce has tied it up at 8. Pollock Ballard shot no good. Rebound comes down to Reed. She'll give it to Shotwell. Back to Reed. So Raylan Shotwell will set up the offense as Ohio Sports Plus forces a turnover. Allie Thomas will check in to give Dylan Hunt a breather. Nora Cheshire will set it up. It's the Dragons. Go zone. Rebound by Smithberger. Smithberger and Varner have been a force on the boards this weekend for Coach Rob Shotwell's OV Dragons. Here's a steal. Cheshire. Runner, no good. Rebound, ran down by White. Caldwell. Good ball movement. Leads to a White jumper, baseline, no good. Dragons come out. Shotwell pushes it. All the way to the basket, no good. Smithberger will get fouled and go to the line for 2. 7:59 left here in the first half. Tied at 8. Smithberger. Free throw is up and good. And the Dragons lead by 1 here with 7:59 left in the first. Second free throw by Smithberger. No good. Rebound Varner. And she will be fouled and go to the line. And Ohio Sports Plus having a trouble keeping Smithberger and Varner off the glass. Varner's first free throw, no good. So the Dragons look to extend their lead. Second free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Heskett. Heskett coast to coast. Layup good. Heskett with 4 points early. And OSP goes back up by 1. 7.5 minutes left here in the first half. We mentioned Hope Reed, a new addition for OV Dragons. We're happy to announce our new addition, Miranda Marcinick, behind the camera. Helping my partner in crime, Caleb Graham, out today. So Miranda, thanks for coming and being part of the GBA TV family. Reed gets in the paint. There's going to be a turnover, Dragons. As Jordan Miller checks back in for OSP. 10-9. Sports Plus. 6:45 clock moving here in the first half. Heskett to the basket. Shot no good. Varner with the rebound, but she's going to be tied up there nicely by Cheshire. But possession will stay with the Dragons. So we have a timeout on the floor. 6:36 left in the first half. Ohio Sports Plus up 10-9. We'll step aside and be right back. Welcome back here on GBA TV. Dragons, Ohio Sports Plus. And a good one. There's a deep two by Smithberger to give the OV Dragons back to lead. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Zoe White. Cheshire set it up. 2-3 zone applied by the Dragons. Drive from the wing, shot no good by Miller. The ball gets loose, and possession will go to the Dragons. 5:55 left here in the first half. Dragon sub, Dylan Hunt comes back in. Now we talked about Hope Reed helping the Dragons. Ohio Sports Plus missing Maria Stack. My inside sources say she has a soccer game but hopes to make it, possibly before this game's over. So she's in the book. But Ohio Sports Plus missing Stack's offense here early. Martin passes the ball to Reed. Dragons still lead by 1. 5 minutes and change left in the first half. Reed takes it to the basket, and she's going to be called for an offensive foul. So they got Reed foul. So it'll be Ohio Sports Plus ball. Looking to take a lead with a conversion on this trip. Cheshire. Oh, jumping the passing lanes there is Martin. And she will be fouled by Miller. So Tristan Martin will go to the free throw line. Nice anticipation, jumping the reversal pass there. So Martin. Lefty's first free throw is up and no good.
Find that little hook. Find that little hook.
4:59 remaining here in the first half. Game 2 of our 7th grade semifinals will be Swarm and Spartans. Layup good by Allie Thomas. Ohio Sports Plus hasn't got many transition opportunities. They were able to cash in there. Jumper no good by Thorne. Little conversation at the table going on here. It will be OSP ball. Up 1. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Thomas. Shot in and out. Rebound Smithberger. She'll give it to Thorne. Martin. Jumper no good. Long rebound comes out. The Hope Reed. Varner looking for help. Gets it to Smithberger, which is never a bad idea. Smithberger spin inside and is going to be called for a travel. Raylan Shotwell will check in for Tristan Martin. Been a defensive struggle here in the first half. Cheshire runner, no good. Rebound is battled on the floor. I believe that's Caldwell and Smithberger. Possession will stay with OSP. 3:39 left here in the first half. Caldwell, step back jumper, no good. And here come the Dragons. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds there. I believe that was Dylan Hunt. Dragons take it out underneath. Lindsey Bell will check in for Hope Reed. This has been a tight game from the opening tip. Near steal by Cheshire, who will be called for the foul, and I believe that will put the Dragons into the bonus here with 3:22 left in the first half. Jocelyn Thorne, who we had an opportunity to interview, along with Coach Rob Shotwell of the Dragons after their victory this morning. To advance to the semifinals. Free throw, no good. Here comes OSP looking to push. Runner in and out by Hunt. Dragons looking to take the lead with the basket. Smithberger loses her footing. Turnover OSP. Long jumper no good. Smithberger on the floor battling for the rebound. And there's going to be a jump ball. It should go over to the Dragons. The Dragons played the early game this morning and was able to get the win to advance here to the semifinals. Game that they really played well is another turnover. Leads to a layup, and it is good by Hunt. And that is Dylan Hunt's first two of the game. We mentioned the Dragons this morning beat Ohio Impact 36-29 to advance here to the semifinals. But it's a 3-point OSP lead. OSP undefeated this weekend. And this is their second battle this weekend with the Dragons. A berth to the championship game at stake. 150 left here in the first half. Jumper baseline, that shot's rejected by the Dragons, but it's Allie Thomas who knocks it down. Lindsey Bell got the block on the attempted shot baseline by Heskett, but then Thomas knocks down the jumper. And it's the largest lead for OSP of 5. Caldwell loses the ball. One of the few turnovers OSP has had here in the first half. Just over 1 minute left. Forget this is game 1 of the 7th grade semifinals. We'll bring you game 2. Takes it Varner. Double teamed. Will be called for travel. That's one thing OSP has done defensively here in the second part of this first half. They are doubling down on Varner and Smithberger, and it's made a difference. So jump ball, possession will go back to the Dragons. Dragons have seen Ohio Sports Plus go on a 6-0 run. The lead by 5. 40 seconds left. Double team on the post leads to another turnover. Heskett gets it in the corner, and she will be fouled. And that will be on Raylan Shotwell. So OSP. But jumper by White, no good. Rebound cleared by OSP. Cheshire gives it to Thomas. Her runner no good. Battling for the rebound and coming out with it was Bell for the Dragons. 9 seconds. Shotwell gives it to Varner. Smithberger inside, step through, and will be called for a travel. So with 2.8 seconds left, and that ends an exciting first half of basketball. Your score at the half, 7th grade semifinals from the GBA Indian Classic at Canal Winchester, and your score, OSP 16, OV Dragons 11. We'll step aside and be back for second half action. All right, welcome back to Canal Winchester here on GBA TV, 7th grade semifinals. Getting ready for the second half. OSP in white, blue numerals and lettering, and OV Dragons in the gray uniforms with white numerals. OSP trailed for a good bit of the first half, but went on a 6-0 run to close the half to lead 16-11. Bodies on the floor. Dragons come out with the ball. Steal, Heskett, layup, no good. Smithberger secures the rebound and will be called for a travel, and OSP coming out, trapping even off the missed shots. Jumper good by Pollock Ballard, and that is Carson's second field goal. Shot well down the lane and will be called for a travel. Thomas to the basket, no good. Ball deflected, out of bounds. Ohio Sports Plus will keep possession. They've opened up a 7-point lead early in the second half. Ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay with OSP. 12:40 left this game. The winner will play the winner of Game 2 of our semifinals will bring. Swarm 2024 battles Martin Spartans as Heskett go to the free throw line for the second time this game. Ava 2 of 2 from the line and has 4 points. Free throw, back rim, no good. So the Dragons have hit a scoring drought here. Since going up 11-10. They have not pass inside and layup good. Dylan Hunt with the deuce. It is a 9-point OSP lead. Remember, OSP, this is a 7th grade semifinal. OSP, the team in white, they are a 6th grade squad. So a talented group that has performed very well here at Canal Winchester. The Indian Classic. Free throw up and good by McWilliams. That's Kylie's first points of the afternoon. And it is an 8-point OSP lead. 12:20 left. Second free throw, no good. Smithberger battles for the rebound, shot no good. Pollock Ballard with the rebound. Run out, Heskett, no good. Smithberger secures the rebound for the Dragons. And OSP with 4 players in the backcourt.
What's the call now? How's she getting pushed?
Forced a turnover.
Backside.
Exactly, 12 minutes left. Varner will lose the ball going to the basket. So OSP, for the first time, they face some full court pressure by the Dragons.
Pressure everywhere. Pressure. Don't leave your man. I don't want any crazy wild shots. I want shot fakes.
Hunt gives it up to Pollock Ballard. Back to Hunt. Floater up and good, and count the basket. Dylan Hunt. Back-to-back baskets this one. An and one opportunity.
We got subs. We got subs.
22-12. Lead for OSP. And OSP is on a 12-1 run Let's make it a 13-1 run since the 4-minute mark of the first half. Turnover. OSP with it. Pass inside the Hunt, and her shot no good. Back to the basket is Hunt. Layup good. Timeout Dragons. 11-13 left here in the 7th grade semifinal. OSP on the run as they now lead the Dragons 25-12. We'll step aside and be right back. Welcome back to Canal Winchester, home of the 2019 Indian Classic. Here, opening weekend of the 2019 GBA season, and we've had a great weekend of basketball. 7th grade semifinals you are watching. To the basket, nice runner there by Jensen Varner. That stops the bleeding a little for the Dragons. Within 11, but answering on the other end, Nora Cheshire with her first basket. Back up to a 13-point lead. Running layup good
Try not to let him shoot wide open this time.
by Tristan Martin. So the Dragons trying to string some defensive stops together to get back in this game. Cheshire back to Thomas. Jumper no good. Rebound Smithberger. Run out. Martin layup good. Coach Shotwell has to be pleased how his team has responded after its timeout. Dragons within 9. Just over 10 minutes left. Still a lot of time. Rebound comes down to Varner. Reed has it. Dragons. 4 straight points. Martin. Runner with the left hand is good, and Tristan Martin gets a timeout from Ohio Sports Plus. 9:41 left. Dragons back in this game. Your score, OSP 27. Dragons 20. We'll step aside and be right back. Welcome back to Canal Winchester. 5th annual Indian Classic, 7th grade semifinals. Good times at the table being had by all. 27-20, OSP with the lead, but Dragons on the run. Tristan Martin, 6 points here for the Dragons. And bam. Dragons right back in this game, down 7, 9:33 left. Winner to take on the winner of our next game, Swarm and Spartans. As getting to the free throw line here, guess who? Tristan Martin.
I have 2 timeouts for
And the Dragons have been able to get in transition here. And Martin has led them. First free throw by Tristan is up and no good. Hunt and Thomas check back in the game for OSP. Second free throw rolls in for Martin, who has 7 points, all here in the last 2.5 minutes. Thomas drives and will be called for the offensive foul. Give Avery Smithberger credit there, getting in position, sliding, and drawing the charge. 27-21. Just over 9 minutes left. Martin comes out of the double team, and she will draw the foul. And they're going to get Zoe White with the foul. Dragons look inside for Smithberger. Ball's knocked away. And possession will stay with the Dragons. Reed steps into a jumper. No good. Rebound by White. And the Dragons will double team White off the rebound. Jump ball. As Jensen Varner gets ready to check back in for the Dragons. Smithberger gets the ball at the block and will get 2 free throws out of it. Well, since that timeout by Coach Shotwell, the Dragons have responded very well. Free throw good by Smithberger. She's now 2 of 3 from the line. And she has 6 points. Martin leading the way with 7 points for the Dragons. Second free throw is good. So now 7 points for Smithberger. 9 points for Hunt. She leads OSP, who really need to slow down the tide here the Dragons have created. Runner by Cheshire off the glass, no good. Rebound Reed. OSP immediately jump in their press off the rebound. A nice job by Thorne breaking the press. Ball goes inside to Varner. Double team, and she will wave off the basket. They're going to call Varner 4 steps. And OSP giving up size inside with the absence of Maria Stack. The Dragons missing their point guard Trinity Baylog. But Reed has come in and done a nice job.
Out, Jocelyn. That's you, Jocelyn. Get out.
Cheshire's pass for Pollock Ballard draws the foul on the Dragons.
Right idea. Half a step quicker. Right idea.
OSP coached by Brandon Caldwell. Like we said, 6th grade team. Boy, are they talented. And here's a steal. Run out. Martin layup. Good. And we have a 2-point game. 9 points by Martin. All here in the second half. Jumper, no good. Good look by Hunt. And here come the Dragons. They will look to push. 7:15 left. The Dragons, believe it or not, they can tie this game with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Martin gives it to Reed. The Thorne. Smithberger shot blocked by Hunt, and OSP comes out with it. White looks to push. Baseline. Runner. No good. Rebound Varner. And they're going to get Carson Pollock Ballard with the foul. KPB. with the foul,
Hope and Jocelyn, set it
as
up.
Madeline Caldwell will check in
Tristan,
and give Nora Cheshire breather. This allows OSP to set up their diamond press. Pass to Varner, ball knocked out of bounds. I've got it. That'll be the last time I get the basketball in my hands and not shoot it. Last pass I'm making of the day. Reed has it again, 27-25. Dragons were once down by as many as 13 as there's a travel back to OSP.
23 back, 23.
OSP went on a 14-1 run
Stay low, Jensen.
to go up 13. But since then, the Dragons have responded with a run. They have outscored OSP by 11 since then. And we're nearing the 6-minute mark, 27-25. The winner advances to the championship. Martin drives inside, and she will draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Martin, in yesterday's loss, the OSP, had 5 points. She has 9, all here in the second half. So Martin to the line, first free throw, in and out. Heskett will look to push for OSP. White, floater, no good. Rebound comes down to Varner.
Go help her, Jocelyn. Go help her.
Dragons really doing a good job limiting OSP here in the second half to 1 and done as far as shots. And being fouled in the backcourt, and again 1 and 1 as OSP will go to the free throw line, and it'll be Jocelyn Thorne to the free throw line for the Dragons with a chance to tie this game up. 5:33 left. We'll step aside and be back for the exciting conclusion of the 7th grade semifinal. Welcome back to Now Winchester. I'm merely Tom Strasser, Caleb Graham, and the lovely Miranda Marcinick working behind the scenes here to bring this exciting 7th grade semifinal game to you on GBA TV. Free throw by Thorne. Good. We've got a 1-point game. And if you're enjoying this exciting action on Facebook, be sure to share it and like it. Share it with your friends and family. Watch it on YouTube by subscribing to GBA TV. Varner, layup good! And the Dragons have come back to take a 1-point lead.
Drop in, Jensen. Jensen, drop in. Drop in.
5:15 left. Okay. Floater, no good. Baseline by Miller. Dragons up 1. Look to push. But back come OSP. Down the lane and drawing the foul
Move your feet.
will be Madeline Caldwell. So Caldwell to the line.
After she shoots,
For 2 free throws.
after she shoots, I need a 4th rebounder.
First free throw is up and no good. So Caldwell looking to tie the game up here. Second free throw is good, and we are tied up on the Caldwell free throw. 28-28. Martin to the basket, layup good. Dragons lead by 2. And off the foul, the Dragons will be going to the free throw line. So Tristan Martin to the free throw line. Up to 4:41 left. Free throw, good. Second free throw, good.
You're a little higher now, Jensen, a little higher now. There you go. Rebound, good job, Avery.
So the Dragons up 4. We'll keep possession here off the turnover. Martin's 2 free throws. What has Martin done? 13 points here to help lead this Dragon comeback. Martin down the lane and will be called for a travel. Good defense there by Dylan Hunt as Allie Thomas will check in for OSP, who are in need of a basket, down 4. Pass stolen by guess who? Martin. Oh, yo-yo dribble, floater, no good. Varner, stick back is no good. Rebound secured by Jordan Miller.
Get back, Avery.
Ball knocked out of bounds. 3:36 left. OSP in possession. Down 4. The winner of this game will advance to the championship game. Jumper, no good. Good look by Cheshire. Run out, Martin. Good defense by Cheshire. OSP, a chance at the other end. Layup, no good. Put back, no good, but drawing the foul will be Dylan Hunt, and she will go to the line for 2 big free throws. 3:18 left. Can OSP get off the canvas? Free throw, no good. 32-28. It was 25-12. Since then, the Dragons on a 20-3 run. Second free throw by Hunt, no good. Dragons facing the pressure. Martin has it. Hesitation move, trapped in the corner. Gives it up top to Reed. 3 minutes left. Dragons with the lead in possession. Back to Reed. Martin drives down the lane and will once again go to the free throw line. I thought Tristan Martin was too young to have a driver's license. But that is all she has done this second half, is drive to the basket. First free throw, good. Second free throw upcoming. Don't forget, to stay after the exciting conclusion of this game, Swarm, Spartans, meeting the semis. Martin again with the free throw. 34-28. Dragons up by 6. Still time. Pollock Ballard down the lane, and she will be fouled and go to the free throw line. Nice drive there by Carson. And they're going to say she was fouled before the shot. So OSP will take the ball out. Jumper, no good, rim unkind to Thomas. Body's on the floor. Martin, layup, good. It's been the Tristan Martin show here in the second half. Floater, no good. Battle for the rebound. Varner comes out to it. She gives it to Thorne. And we have a couple girls shake it up. Nice job by the officials there. Check and see if they're okay. Smithberger. So nice job there by the officials. Checking, make sure everybody's okay. .203 left. An unbelievable close to this game for the Dragons. They look dead in the water. Down 13. Reed looking. Ball tip. Thorne gets it. Back to Reed. 1:35 left. The Dragons playing keep away here. And drawing the foul will be Pollock Ballard. And that will send Hope Reed to the free throw line. Timeout. Ohio Sports Plus will take one too and be right back. Welcome back to Canal Winchester, 5th annual GBA Indian Classic. And what a great semifinal game we've had here. Free throw, no good by Reed. And the Dragons, after the Coach Rob Shotwell timeout, just exploded.
A little wide, a little wide.
Thomas jumper, no good. Rebound by White. Her stick back, no good. And OSP, somebody put a lid on their basket here the last 10 minutes of this game and didn't tell them. Martin all the way, bounce pass. Smithberger, layup good, and that should seal the deal. The OV Dragons 55 seconds away from advancing to the championship game.
Good, Avery, good. Avery.
You're good, Avery. Good job.
Keep us. I need you. I need you. Keep us.
And OSP,
Get in. See the
this
ball.
will be
See the ball. See the
their
ball.
first
See the
and
ball.
only loss of the tournament,
Yeah, Avery.
as Smithburger will be fouled.
Good job, Avery. Way to hustle.
And OSP, what a scrappy team.
Rebounder. Tristan and Jocelyn. You're back 1, 2, 3.
But the OV Dragons,
Come on, Avery.
once down 25-12, have gone on a 27-3 run. One of the more incredible feats we have seen. As Smithburger knocks down the first free throw. And OV has cashed in from the free throw line. When they got OSP in foul trouble and got in the bonus, they have been money. Smithburger knocks it down. 13-point lead for the Dragons. 35 seconds. As Ava Heskett will draw the foul, I believe, on Varner. And if that's on Varner, that will be Jensen's 5th foul. And Varner. So Jensen Varner will leave with 8 points. And a boatload of rebounds. As Varner and Smithburger, who controlled the glass, got the ball out in transition. And Martin did the rest as Heskett's first free throw is up and no good. Ava second free throw, in and out. And drawing the foul and going to the free throw line will be Lindsey Bell for the Dragons. So congratulations to the Dragons. And I tell you, OSP, this is going to be a fun team to watch throughout the 2019 GBA season. 6th grade team playing up. And they gave a great account of themselves this weekend. But the first free throw by Lindsey Bell is good. Second one coming, no good. Rebound OSP, they will look to push. Hunt has the ball knocked out of bounds, 17 seconds. Floater up and good by Jordan Miller. Off the glass, nice job by Jordan. Here's a steal by White, and she will be fouled with 5.8 seconds left. 42-30. The only suspense right now will be what the final score will be.
Hey, we need a 4th rebounder.
Jocelyn and Hope. Set it up like I drew it
So
up.
Zoe White with 2 points on the afternoon. Those came in the first half. Free throw up and good.
Throw it in, Avery.
Nice follow through for Zoe.
Avery, you're the
5.8 seconds left. 42-31. Dragons. Second free throw, good as well. Nice touch for Zoe White. And OSP will foul 0.2 of a second left. And Reed will go to the free throw line. So the OV Dragons get ready to celebrate a trip to the Indian Classic GBA Finals here on opening weekend of the 2019 GBA season. Free throw by Reed is good. (43-32), and that will be your final score. The OV Dragons advance to the 7th grade championship, knocking off the number 1 seed, OSP Caldwell, and yes, March Madness is here. OV Dragons to the finals. We'll take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we'll find out who the Dragons are going to play. Will it be the Swarm or the Spartans? We'll step aside and be back for game 2 of our semifinals here at the Indian Classic.